I have a question for you. What makes a YouTube video? I know that may seem like a silly question. The creators, of course. Now what if I told you were completely and utterly wrong? I know what you're thinking. That only Michael Reeves could make you laugh at children abusing one another with tasers. Or that only Jacksepticeye could fill you with such joy every time he promotes his coffee. You are terribly mistaken. The content is what makes a video, at least in YouTube's eyes. They see Minecraft, not the creator. They see hilarious child abuse and look past the maker of the tase cam. Now, as I'm sure you've realized, I don't know what I'm doing. I woke up today and thought of a YouTube channel, the one you're watching currently. I decided that I want to make videos, but a few problems rose immediately. Mainly, as I stated earlier, I have no clue how to make an entertaining video. This may be evident in that no sentence in the entire first section of the video had nothing to do with the main point. I decided to start with the style. At first, I thought of storytime animators. Unfortunately, I instead found that animating takes eons to finish. I also had the sudden realization that my stick figures all seem to come out as crucifixions. Whether this is a mental disorder or a lack of talent, I am afraid to ask. I then thought about trying my hand at a Let's Play channel. This also comes with a set of challenges. For instance, I have a difficult time focusing on more than one thing at a time. This leads to two different sections of the video. The section where I tell stories and make semi-literate commentary while being slaughtered by AI and player alike. And the section where I am slaughtered by AI and player alike in dead silence. This leads into the next problem. I'm not good at games. Video games, board games, card games, etc. I don't know how to play any of them. Instead of focusing on one thing, have decided to make a variety channel, which leads into a separate problem. I need a first video that doesn't suck me into any type of genre. Eventually I landed on this, a podcast on a black screen. Now, as is the theme, I have a couple of challenges to overcome. For a podcast, one needs to know how to edit audio. Said person also needs to have an editing software of which to do it with. Instead of doing either of these, I have decided to make an entire podcast in one take, without any effects whatsoever. The other necessary component was a script. A script, for those of you who don't know English, or prefer not to know English, is a document used as a way of informing actors, voice actors or otherwise, what the hell they're doing. I decided I didn't need a script, and decided to wing it. You may be thinking, does that make this podcast improv? Improv being short for improvisation. And by the dictionary definition, yes. However, the colloquial term you're thinking of has one thing that this podcast does not: the ability to be funny. Now that my train of thought has run out of the track and is flying into a cliff, this is where I say goodbye. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and live your life with the regret that you wasted this many precious seconds on a man in his bedroom talking to himself.